it's Reviews Day Tuesday. I'm not in my house. So today I wanted to talk about two things. I want to review a book and I also want to talk about the recent readathon that I've been doing. So I joined up to this readathon just before it started and then I put a TBR together and everything and I did it all properly. Now usually I don't do things like this. I'm not really a proper booktuber where I like plan every month or like have specific books that I'm gonna read or have a TBR jar or a TBR shelf or a TBR pile or a TBR anything really. I don't tell you what I'm going to read until after I've read it and I'm reviewing it for you. So I think that I'm going to try and move further towards this sort of booktube sort of thing maybe. I don't know. If you comment below what you'd like me to change about my blog or what you'd like me to stop doing or start doing, I'd like that, but at the same time reading is something that I find enjoyable and I don't want it to stop being enjoyable. Just the point is that I really enjoy having your viewership for good quality video and I want to improve the video quality as I have been doing throughout this blog. So I really enjoyed the readathon and I think I'm going to join up to the next one that crops up if I can, and hopefully it'll go just as well. I'm also hoping to finish the books that I didn't finish within the readathon and give you some nice reviews about those. The second part of this video is a book review. I wanted to review something for you. I couldn't find anything on these shelves that I found particularly interesting, so I thought I'd just review one of the books that I sort of started reviewing within my readathon video, which you can watch here. So the book that I want to review for you today is Stoner by John Williams, and I found this book really interesting and quite poignant, but at the same time quite simplistic, and I think that the poignant and sort of interesting nature of the book came with its simplicity. The fact that you were just following a man through his life, just like everyone else is going through their lives. You didn't get to see too much of the nitty-gritty and at the same time you didn't get to go through too much of the boring stuff, but there was an equal balance and you were taken through his life from the start, where he started to go to university and things changed, and all the way through his academic life and the way that his personal life ties into it, the way people are affected by the war and the nature of the violence that affects the people that aren't within it, and the way that you see himself reflected in his former friends. The whole book is really interesting and I think it's the sort of thing that definitely deserves to be on the classics list, and it is one of the vintage classics. You can find the red spine version in bookshops and things, and it's such a beautiful book and it's so well written and I just think that everyone should read it really. But I genuinely think that it's not overpoweringly interesting, it's not overpoweringly dramatic, and it just has a nice rhythm to it. You just follow him along in his life and you learn about his wife and his children and his friends and all of these different things that you would expect someone around that day to be taken through. It's set in America in the early 20th century, around the time of the First World War, and then through the Second World War, because of course you're following someone through a whole lifetime. I'm not usually too enthralled by books that are set in that time frame because there are so many of them and it's so hard to find a good one, but I really think that this one hits the nail on the head. So this has been Reviews Day Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed this review, and if you want to learn more about the books that I've read, you can always find my Goodreads account, my Twitter account, and if you're feeling different, my Tumblr account in the description below. Please like this video if you liked it because I need to know, and click down there if you want to subscribe for more videos. You can watch last week's video here. Thanks.